An amiable welcome to everyone. This is your Allied Lectum channel to enhance your understanding. Our department videos will be available in the playlist. You can check it. Today, we are going to see about concentration of urine. Every day, the glomerular filtrate is formed with large quantity of water with 180 liter. If this amount of water is excreted in urine, a body will face serious thirst. So, the concentration of urine is very essential. The osmolarity of glomerular filtrate is same as that plasma and the value is 300 milliosmol per liter. Normally, urine is concentrated and it is 4 times more than that of plasma, that is 1200 milliosmol per liter. The urine osmolarity depends on two factors, water content in body and antidiuretic hormone. Mechanism of urine formation is same for the dilute urine and concentration till the fluid reaches the distal convoluted tubule. However, dilution or concentration of urine depends upon water content of the body. How the dilute urine forms? When the water content in the body increases, kidney will excrete the dilute urine. When the secretion of ADH is inhibited, the reabsorption of water from renal tubule does not take place. This leads to excretion of more water and this makes the urine dilution. How the concentrated urine forms? When the water content in body decreases, the kidney retains water and excretes the concentrated urine. The concentration urine form is not simple as formation of urine dilution. This involves two processes: development and maintenance of medullary gradient by countercurrent system and secretion of ADH. The cortical interstitial fluid has the same osmolarity of plasma with 300 milliosmol per liter, and the osmolarity of medullary interstitial fluid, which is near, is also 300 milliosmol per liter. While proceeding from outer part towards inner part of medulla, the osmolarity increases gradually and reaches the maximum. The interstitial fluid is hypertonic with osmolarity of 1200 millimole per liter. This type of gradual increase in the osmolarity of medullary interstitial fluid is called the medullary gradient. It plays an important role in the concentration of urine. Mechanism which is responsible for the development and maintenance of medullary gradient is countercurrent mechanism. Countercurrent system is a system of U-shaped tubule in which flow of fluid in opposite direction in two limbs. This mechanism has two divisions: countercurrent multiplier formed by loop of Henle, countercurrent exchanger formed by vasa recta. Countercurrent multiplier. Loop of Henle functions as countercurrent multiplier. The main reason for hyperosmolarity is active reabsorption of sodium chloride and other solute from ascending limb of Henle loop. These accumulate in the medullary interstitium and increase the osmolarity. Due to the concentration gradient, the sodium and chloride ion diffuse from medullary interstitium into descending limb of Henle and reaches the ascending limb. Sodium and chloride ion are repeatedly recirculated between descending and ascending limb of Henle, leaving a small portion to be exerted in urine. Reabsorption of sodium chloride from ascending limb and addition of new sodium chloride ion into filtrate increases or multiply the osmolarity of medullary gradient. Hence, it is called as countercurrent multiplier. Countercurrent exchanger. Vasa recta functions as countercurrent exchanger and responsible for maintenance of medullary gradient developed by countercurrent multiplier. Role of vasa recta in maintenance of medullary gradient. The sodium chloride reabsorbed from ascending limb enters the medullary interstitium. From here, it enters the descending limb of vasa recta. Simultaneously, water diffused from descending limb into medullary interstitium. The blood flow very slowly through vasa recta. Large quantities of sodium chloride accumulate in descending limb and flow slowly towards the ascending limb. By the time the blood reaches the ascending limb of vasa recta, concentration of sodium chloride increases. This causes diffusion of sodium chloride. Simultaneously, water from medullary interstitium enters the ascending limb and the cycle is repeated. If vasa recta would be straight without hairpin arrangement, blood will leave the kidney quickly. In that case, the blood would remove all the sodium chloride and hyperosmolarity will increase. However, this does not happen. The vasa recta had been bent. When blood passes through ascending limb, sodium chloride diffuses out of blood and enters the medulla and water diffuses from blood. Sodium chloride retained in medulla and removes from it. So, the hyposmolarity of medulla is maintained. The blood passes to the ascending limb may carry very little amount of sodium chloride. Recycling of urea also occurs through vasa recta. Sodium chloride urea also enters the descending limb. When blood passes to ascending limb, urea diffuses back into medullary interstitium along sodium chloride. Thus, sodium chloride and urea are exchanged for water between ascending and descending limb. Hence, this system is called as countercurrent exchanger. Role of ADH. The action of ADH is achieved by the final concentration of urine. Normally, distal convoluted tubule and collecting duct are not permeable to water, but presence of ADH makes them permeable, resulting in reabsorption of water. Water reabsorption is induced by ADH called facultative reabsorption of water. A large quantity of water is removed from fluid while passing through distal convoluted tubule and collecting duct. So, urine becomes hypertonic with osmolarity of 1200 milliosmol per liter. The summary of urine concentration. Bowman's capsule is isotonic to plasma. Osmolarity of filtrate is 300 milliosmol per liter. Proximal convoluted tubule. The fluid is isotonic to plasma. The osmolarity is same as Bowman's capsule. Thick descending segment. The fluid is slightly hypertonic to plasma and the segment is between 450 and 600 milliosmol per liter. Thin descending segment of Henle lobe. The fluid is hypertonic to plasma and the osmolarity is 1200 milliosmol per liter. Thin ascending segment of Henle lobe. The fluid is slightly hypertonic and osmolarity decreases to 400 milliosmol per liter. Thick ascending segment. The fluid is hypertonic and osmolarity between 150 and 200 milliosmol per liter. Distal convoluted tubule and collecting duct. The urine become hypertonic to plasma and osmolarity is 1200 milliosmol per liter. Thank you.